Let us start the topic tooth decay. Which organism is responsible for tooth decay? It is the bacteria, which is the microorganism. If we do not keep our teeth clean, the bacteria accumulate over the teeth and it causes the hole, that is cavity. When we eat the food, some of the food particles struck over the teeth. Food contains starch, so bacteria attack the starch and form the white layer called plaque. Bacteria stay on the food which is stuck between the teeth, produces acid that dissolves the enamel. Enamel is a white substance of teeth which makes holes or cavity on teeth. When this cavity reaches the nerves, it causes toothache, which results in bad breath, toothache, bleeding gums, and indigestion. Now we discuss about healthy teeth, that is hygiene of teeth. Avoid eating too much of sweet. Brush your teeth twice a day in the morning and before going to bed. Follow balanced diet food. In order to remove white layer, that is plaque, which is present on the teeth, we have to use dental flush. Rinse your mouth after every meal. We have to go for dental checkup once in a year. Our digestion begins from the mouth. Our mouth has three pairs of salivary glands that secrete saliva. Saliva contain enzymes like amylase, lipase, etc., which helps to digest the food, that is, convert starch into sugar. Here is the activity to show the effect of saliva on starch. For this, the materials required are 2 test tubes, starch powder, iodine solution, water, and dropper. Now take 2 test tubes A and B with some water and add starch powder in both the test tubes. Now starch solution is ready in both the test tubes. What we are going to do is put some saliva from your mouth into the test tube B. Our saliva contains enzymes which convert starch into sugar. So now test tube B has sugar solution because after spitting saliva, that enzymes present in saliva converts that starch solution into sugar. Now what we are going to do is take iodine solution and add a few drops of iodine solution in both the test tubes A and B. After adding iodine solution, only test tube A convert the solution into bluish black color because of presence of starch. This proves that our saliva has enzymes. This convert starch into sugar. Now we discuss about esophagus. It is a part of the alimentary canal that runs along the neck and chest. When we chew the food, our tongue pushes the food into pharynx. From pharynx, the food passes through the long tube-like structure called esophagus. No digestion takes place in esophagus. The food is pushed into the stomach by the muscular wall of esophagus. This type of movement is called peristalsis. The entrance of esophagus and windpipe is guarded by flap-like structure called epiglottis. This epiglottis acts like a policeman, helping in controlling and directing food and air along proper channels. This valve-like structure epiglottis remain open when we need air. When we take food, this valve closes. When we laugh while eating, we need air. So, the valve-like structure epiglottis remain open to get the air. That time, the food which we have taken, which remain choked in the passage of esophagus. That is the reason we cough to clear the passage. The next organ is stomach. It is J-shaped muscular bag-like structure. It is located in the left side of the abdomen, just below the ribs. The inner wall of the stomach secrete enzymes, hydrochloric acid, and mucus. These all together called gastric juices. What are gastric juices? The secretion of this stomach, that is enzymes, hydrochloric acid, and mucus, together called as gastric juice. Here, protein digestive enzymes present in the stomach, that is pepsin, convert the protein into simpler form. What is the function of hydrochloric acid present in the stomach? This hydrochloric acid kill bacteria present in the food and make the medium of acidic for digestive enzyme to be active. So the function of mucus is it to protect the stomach wall from being corroded by the action of hydrochloric acid. Around 4 hours, the food remains in our stomach. It also depend upon the food which we have taken. If there is more secretion of hydrochloric acid in our stomach, it causes irritation. It also diminishes the inner layer of the stomach, which causes peptic ulcer. Next comes small intestine. Semi-digested food passes from stomach into the small intestine. In small intestine, the food is mixed with two important secretion from two different organs like liver and pancreas. The liver is a reddish brown colored gland which is situated on the right side, that is just above the stomach. It is the largest gland in our body. Liver secretes the green color liquid called bile. The bile secreted by the liver is stored in the pear shaped organ called gallbladder, which is attached to the liver. Stomach secrete hydrochloric acid, which provide acidic medium, whereas bile is an alkaline medium. Thus, bile neutralizes the acidity of the food live in the stomach. Bile juice also helps in breakdown of fats. The length of the small intestine is 7.5 meter and 2.5 centimeter in diameter. Small intestine is coiled and tubular like structure. The first portion of small intestine is called duodenum, which is the most important site of digestion. The lower portion of small intestine is called ileum. In ileum, absorption of digested food takes place.